Divinely guided messages for healing of the mind, the body, and the soul. The mind, the body, and the soul. Let's see if we can get any messages here today. Welcome. Exercise. If you don't use it, you lose it. The body. The body is neglected. We neglect it often. This body of ours, I think, yeah. And the sun. Great success. You are on the winning team. Exercise. If you don't use it, you lose it. Can be exercising your ideas, exercising your hopes, your dreams, exercising your purpose, exercising whatever. If you don't lose it, if you don't use it, you will lose it. So use it, or you will lose it. So, I guess. If you exercise your ideas and you exercise your needs, you exercise your, not the impatience, but you exercise your patience. You exercise patience. You exercise your ideas. You exercise your body. You exercise your mind. How can you exercise your mind? You can read. You can journal. You can get new ideas. You can listen to podcasts. You can listen to look at videos. You can do all kinds of things to exercise your mind. How can you exercise your soul? Well, you can meditate. Allowing to just be in the moment. You can journal. You can pray. You can do something that makes you feel good, like you can exercise your soul by taking a salt bath, or you can do all kinds of massages, or like well-being, feeling good, all that stuff. It's also exercising your soul, your connection to how you feel inside. Great success on the winning team. If you exercise your skills, you exercise your assets, you exercise your dreams, you exercise your wishes, you exercise your needs, you exercise your hope, you exercise all these things, then you are on the winning team. You are putting effort into the one thing that you can control is what you do yourself. If you're impatient, impatience is I feel like I should have been there already. Like I feel like I should already be done with, if I sit here and I feel like I should already be done with this video, I shouldn't be here still sitting here talking about these, exercising these things and finding happiness. Then I'm impatient. I invited in a negative energy, a negative feeling. So it's going to make me focus more on what I think I should have done than here what I could do. So sitting here in the moment, sometimes the patience is just being present in the moment, allowing things to take the turn that they take, allowing things to play out in the way that they want to play out. So we don't force them to fit whatever narrative we want to tell. If you force it to fit the narrative you want to tell, you might find yourself on someone else's path, or you might find yourself in someone else's purpose, or you might find yourself in someone else's wishes and someone else's dreams. And that's okay. Like life is like that sometimes. I lived my life like that for many, many years. And then until I realized that I didn't have to do it. So I could stop, and then I could find my own path, which is much more fun. And it's much more ease once you find your own path. Because when you find your own path, the whole thing about finding your own path is do the things that you love. Find the things that you love that make you feel good. They make you feel energized. They make you feel purposeful. Makes you want to wake up in the morning and be like, hey, I got another day. Let me do some of this fun stuff that I love to do. Whatever that is for you. And then you put that into your life. And now your life is going to be more fun. Instead of, and you could do that too, like instead of what you should do, what people tell you should do, you probably could do something different than that. I would definitely, what's it called? Encourage people to do that. Drama. Beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. Passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. So here you are, wherever your life is at the moment. There you are. You're sitting there, and this is your life at the moment. This is not your end life. This is not once. This is not end all be all. Like, and so if you are in a workplace, I was in a workplace, it was very toxic for me to be there. It was very tedious. There were so many manipulation things that was going on. I believe, I don't know, I don't know. I think maybe it came from a lot of things within people. People can create drama sometimes from jealousy. They can create drama sometimes from people lying on you, people manipulating situations. They can create drama from many, many things. Focus on what you're good at. Focus what you love about your job. What I loved about my job was the customer service part where I could interact with my community. I love that part. That was great. And so focus on the things that you can do. But this might not be your last stop in life. Like, this might just be a learning situation. For me, I learned a lot from it, and I learned how to stand up for myself. I learned how to notice these things, and I learned how to protect and put boundaries around myself. I learned also how to be quiet with the things that is important to me. I learned how to get out of situation without telling anybody so that they couldn't interfere and ruin stuff. So I learned a lot. It made me a stronger person, but it was very dramatic to go through it. And so if you're in a situation like that at this time, remember that it's not going to be forever. Have patience and just do the best that you can with what you have, and learn as much as you can from these situations, because they always hold a lot of lessons if you choose to see it like that. Passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. So if you're here, you're probably looking for something. So whether you're stuck in your life in a job that you have, whether you're stuck in a relationship that you have, maybe you're stuck in a commitment that you said yes to that you wished you hadn't said yes to. Maybe you're stuck. You can be stuck in so many ways. Maybe you're just stuck in the same karmic wheel that keeps going over and over again, and you can't really figure out why the same things keep happening over and over. So here's an encouragement from the divine, is to be patient. Patient, patient, patient. Be patient. Impatience will, it never leads you to any peace or any, it chaoses, it stirs up things. It stirs up things. Impatience, now you're stirring up something, and then you create something extra. So just be calm. Exercise your boundaries. You can exercise your will to have better for yourself. You can exercise your feelings and the intuition and the messages that you get from this difficult situation that you're in. If you pray about these things and you allow these things to be shown to you, you are on the winning team. You can only do what you can do for yourself. You can only change yourself. You cannot change the circumstances. Don't try to change the workplace or the relationship or the situation or the place. Don't try to change that into what you need. Become or find the place that you want to be in. So take yourself to where you need to be. Change yourself with what you have, and have patience, because all good things is going to take time. If you want to change something in your life, going within, figuring out, being stronger, make it work for you so that it can make you feel stronger. And then it won't be a loss. It will be a great lesson. And that's a big difference in how you experience it after the fact. Yep. Personal and spiritual growth. So whatever is going on, it's about your personal and your spiritual growth. And sometimes I feel like it's always about that. Like, in the core of things, it's always about your personal and your spiritual growth. If you take care of these things, like your spiritual growth is, how can you then maybe you're in this workplace and they're treating you like that. It makes you feel sad because they're being mean to you, or they're belittling you, or they're micromanaging you, or whatever. It makes you feel sad because you're trying to be a good person and you're trying to be nice and you're trying to do a good job, and this is what you get back, and it makes you feel like you're doing something wrong, which that can be, now you're going to change it. Spiritual growth in this situation would be to see it with spiritual eyes, so that you can actually see that you are doing what you're supposed to do. You are on the winning team, and you are actually doing what you are supposed to do. These people are not doing what they're supposed to do. If they were doing what they're supposed to do, they would make you feel stronger. They would make you feel that you were good enough. They would make you feel loved. They would make you feel cared for. They would appreciate all the hard work that you put in there to make this place a better place. Or they would appreciate, you would feel it. You would be feeling stronger, lifted up, you would be feeling better, you would shine more, you would have more fun, you would be excited to go there. It would be something that you wanted to do. And if that's not the case, then you have some growth opportunity in your personal and your spiritual life. So pray about it. Make yourself a little prayer place, like some place where you can sit down and you talk to the divine, and you put all out there what is going on and how you feel about these things, and you talk about it. There are listening ears out there, I promise you. And then you talk about it, and then you let it be, let it sit out there. And then if you have questions, you ask the questions, and then you go about your day. You go about your business. You do what you got to do. Don't be stuck up on it. Don't be impatient with getting the answer, because the answer will come to you when you least expect it. It can be like you're going for a walk, or like, aha moments come in when we don't focus too hard on it, because we allow it to come from within, from a different place within. And this is a huge growth opportunity for anyone in a situation in your life where you're not really satisfied. Sometimes you can, if you're in a relationship and you don't really like it, maybe it's because you don't have the courage to open up to the other person. So that's what's shutting it down. So then maybe your personal and your spiritual growth opportunity is to learn to be communicating more openly, and to learn to be okay with putting words to difficult topics or things that make you feel in certain ways or make you feel uncomfortable and stuff like that. And then you just practice it over and over again. And this is something that you have been taught. I mean, we're all humans. We all have the same emotions within ourselves. We all have same stuff going on inside, to more or to lesser degree. But we're humans, so they will understand. If you practice being more open about things, you might not even have to change anything else. That might be the only thing that you have to do. And then just be patient with the relationship, so that the new you can come into play with what you already have. And so it's a beautiful thing. And this spiritual growth work that we do, that's how we get more aligned with one another. This is how we're creating a better world with one another. This is how we communicate better. This is how we get more aligned. This is how we can utilize each other's skills so that we build stronger teams. This is how, if you know these things, you are going to be on the winning team, because you're going to make sure that whatever you put in there is going to be for the best, for the rest, for all. And if you do that, then you are going to create a winning team, and you don't have to worry about things. Don't be impatient. Be patient. Personal and spiritual growth. It's a means to an end. And after this little journey, sometimes you just have to journey within and find the courage. Maybe you're wanting to do something different with your life, but you always go so scared for it. You didn't know if you were able to handle it. So then you work on the things that you're insecure about. You work on these things, that how you can handle it, and you work on these things so that you can become better at them, so that you can take away these things that are hindering you. This is the spiritual work. This is the inner work. This is getting closer to God. This is doing the work. This is finding your purpose. This is all that you have to do on this planet Earth to be in alignment with what we are. The star, healing, hope, and the star, and just being in your element. When you are in your element, when you take out these little thingies that are holding you back, or these little insecurities, or you remove the people who are belittling you, you remove the people who are telling you that you're not good enough, you remove them, just get them out of there. And then you are going to shine from within. You are going to become the star in your own life. And sometimes even on the bigger scene, like maybe you have a purpose, and now you find the purpose. You can go out there and you can speak it. You can show it. You can bring it out to the world in a new way. This is going to bring transformation. The death card is personal and spiritual growth. With the death card is like, thank you, Jesus, and thank you, all heavenly beings in whichever shape form you take. Thank you for this. Is huge transformation. Like, this is like deep inner transformation. This is like literally going from being dead, just being completely wrapped up in what is out there, completely dead inside, and you're gonna get new life. You're gonna resurrect yourself from being unconscious, walking around here on planet Earth with no rhyme or reason. And sometimes you just have to balance things, balance in everything, exercise balance. Like Two of Pentacles, like the balance, the scales, have them be, if you have just a little while you are changing your life around, then make the little work for what you need. If you only have a little bit of time that you can that you can spend on your personal and your spiritual growth, then find the balance. If you can only do a little bit of exercise, then find the balance. If you only can afford a little bit of the healthier food, then find the balance. Find the balance in all the things that you do, so that you can transform and you can bring yourself out of whatever situation you're in that you don't want to be in. Exercise your right for freedom. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And the way to find your freedom is to go within. It is to find out who you are, the core of who you truly are. Know thyself and work on those things that you don't want to bring with you into your future. And you can only do it from the present moment. So bring yourself into the present moment. Do you have a problem right here, right now? Probably not. Are there things that we can work on? I know I do have a lot of those, but I'm working on those, but not right now, right here, right now. I don't have a problem. There's a big difference. There's a big shift. Take your power back. Exercise your right for freedom. Exercise your right to transform yourself. Exercise your right to be authentic. Exercise your right to be different than the others. Exercise your right to speak your truth. Exercise your right to be an upstanding person here on planet Earth, whatever that looks like for you. And in the beautiful light in me, it honors, it loves, and respects the same beautiful light in you. Until next time, namaste.